Today's July 17th. Today's quote is entitled Being Good. The difficulty in being good is that to do so you must acknowledge the bad within you. I once read something I thought was interesting. It said that the people who have the most difficult time being humble are the people who are good. Because when you're good, and you recognize you're good, then it's hard to be humble because you recognize the good within you. So, this quote is saying, to really be good, it means to be humble, and therefore to be humble means to acknowledge what's not good in you. That's how you become good, to be self-aware. And today we were talking about self-awareness, and self-awareness is how you improve, because if you're not aware of what's bad, you don't catch yourself, you don't correct yourself, you don't realize there's anything wrong. And a lot of times we're acting out because of deep issues and we don't realize what they are because they're subtle. And so to realize the depth of our own contamination is qualification, as we're saying here, of being good. The more you realize you're bad, the better you are. It's kind of a funny contradiction, but the more you become Krishna conscious, then you become more vulnerable, you become more open, you become more willing to admit your faults and mistakes, you become more willing to accept when it's pointed out. You're no longer trying to defend yourself, you're no longer trying to show off to other people, but you're in the mood of improving yourself, you're in the mood of acknowledging where you need to improve, and you're comfortable with it. It's not something that you try to hide, or it's not something that's depressing. It's just something that you deal with. It's real for you. And one person said, wisely, that humility means reality. It just means to accept the things about you that are real, the way they are, without pretending they're a different way, without denying they are that way. And what I've experienced, and many of the devotees I've experienced who've taken our courses on humility, is that when you come to that platform, it's a relief because you no longer have to pretend to be somebody you're not. And many of us spend our lives pretending in order to get some recognition or honor from others. And it causes us a lot of anxiety to try to maintain a profile that is not who we are, a profile that we can display to the world to get some kind of happiness from the recognition we get. But it causes a lot of anxiety. So a lot of us experienced through our humility workshop a kind of a freedom or a willingness to just admit our faults, to be who we are. And everybody experienced a great relief from that. It's just so much easier to live as you are rather than pretend. So, those of you who want to be good, you will realize it's not good about you. And that's what's good about you, that you realize what's not good about you.